made cinnamon rolls with my chili. You was thinking.
Cinnamon rolls?
Cinnamon.
Yeah, cinnamon rolls with chili, just like the schools used to do.
The school did cinnamon rolls?
No,
Yeah.
yes, actually,
That
yes.
must have been so bad I blocked it out of my memory because I don't remember that.
I don't remember chili with
It's-
cinnamon rolls. I remember
Chili
they're
Days had
awful.
cinnamon rolls. What the fuck do you
cornbread.
mean?
The cinnamon rolls were a breakfast item. You guys wouldn't know because you never ate breakfast at the school.
Oh,
Aha.
But he said he had chili with cinnamon rolls. Is
yes.
that just a
I
common
did.
occurrence?
I did at the school. Yeah, I absolutely did.
It sounds like, do you dip the cinnamon roll in the chili?
I mean, it was a combination of the two. Sweet with savory. It's a good combo, man.
I do agree. I've never heard of that before.
I think you're stupid. And
The cinnamon rolls the school had were pretty good.
They're pretty decent because I could eat one end and then unroll it in my mouth, and it was great.
Yeah, I love the satisfaction of unrolling a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, you just don't understand, Riley. It's fine. Me and Cameron have a thing.
I've
that obviously
had
you
a
don't.
cinnamon roll.
Not the school cinnamon rolls, which are pretty good cinnamon rolls.
Huh?
Cinnamon rules.
Cinnamon rules. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I remember from you is scraping the fucking styrofoam bowls and irritating me because for some reason that triggered my everything.
Oh yeah, that's a terrible noise though.
Yeah, so he would just be like scrape, 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 and be like, Riley, you gotta stop that. And he'd be like, okay, scrape, 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 scrape. Now I'm done.
Yeah, see, I had to get every last morsel of the chili.
And I hated the flippin' sound you did. It was so irritating.
You'd be glad that I never got school's chili because I would have been doing the same shit.
Probably. I don't know what it was. It just was. It got to me.
It's one of those noises like nails on a chalkboard or something. Styrofoam on metal spoon.
My mom freaks out when she hears styrofoam rubbing together. I don't, but apparently metal on styrofoam does it.
Oh, it's a horrid noise. I hate it.
The styrofoam noises never really got under my
Yeah, they
skin.
never bothered me either.
It was just that special noise that I discovered when Riley did it. And it's never happened before or since.
Well, Gavin, we can recreate it and see if you still have it.
No thanks.
Though my coworker, one of my coworkers, she hates the sound, like, because like we work in a kitchen and we have a what's it called? It's like a metal rod that you like a honing edge, I think.
Oh yeah, so you can on the edge. Yeah.
Anyways, we have one of those because it's a kitchen, and one of my coworkers hates the sound of like swiping a
The
knife.
shink against the knife.
Oh, that's such a great sound.
I love that sound. It's such a good sound. I have one of those in my kitchen. I use it every time.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She hates it so much that if somebody starts doing it around her, she stops what she's doing and just leaves the area.
Oh, I love that noise.
Gosh. Oh, I have a slight funny story on that. My brother, eldest brother, brought some friends over one time.
Which
and it
was
was
that one?
The one in Germany.
The German brother. Okay.
Yeah. So he brought some friends over when he was a kid, right? And my dad was gonna go, I think, hunting or cleaning.
If he was
a deer.
A kid, then you weren't alive yet.
No, I was a little.
Oh, you were alive.
So maybe he was a teenager at this point. I don't know. But I just remember my dad scared all of my brother's friends because he's in the kitchen sharpening all of the knives while they're all watching like a horror movie or something like slasher movie, and all they're hearing in the background is just the shink shink shink. And that's the last time they came over.
Too powerful. He was too powerful.
Yeah, he's a scary dude, man. Very
I mean,
scary.
to me, your dad isn't that intimidating, but I guess.
Oh,
sure.
very scary man. He just walks out of a room holding knives.
With his chin
he's
that
in-
connects to his chest, with no neck in
Hey.
between.
He's intimidating when he's mad. I've seen him mad.
Don't
once
get
or
him.
I've
twice.
seen him mad as well, but I still wasn't that intimidated, if I'm being honest.
I've been intimidated.
He's a cat. Of course you were.
Gosh. Oh.
I don't think I'm ever gonna forget the time when he yelled at Kale.
Absolutely blasted
Or-
Kale.
Like, who leaves the fucking TV on at night?
Oh. Yeah, we normally don't leave the TV on. And now he does it himself because he just falls asleep in his chair.
You gotta yell and wake him up one day. Who leaves your TV?
Who the hell leaves the TV on?
Oh, I don't think I'd have the guts to do that, but that would be funny. I don't think he would remember that as much as I or Cameron.
If you did that, I would love it so much.
If you ever do, make sure you record it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
It might be a great inside thing, but I think it would be a great thing in general.
oh gosh, man, I don't think I could pull off being intimidating though. That would be the problem.
That's true.
Man,
That is true.
I-
I always felt bad when you first came to my house, and I had to use my deep voice to yell at Maddie when she was running towards your car.
what?
When you came to the farm for the first time, and your dad was driving you,
Oh,
and I'd be like, "Maddie,
It's
you're
so light."
you're talking
It
about
is
your
so
dog.
bad I had to do that. Oh yeah, my dog, not my fiance.
I've never been.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little confused too, but I was just going with it.
I've never been to your house before.
Oh,
It's so
gosh.
weird. It's such a weird coincidence that your dog's name happens to be the same name as your girlfriend's.
Oh yeah, it's a joke every year. I'm sure this Christmas it will come up.
I was just imagining
Which one?
her running out to the car and then Gavin.
I'm like, I don't remember Maddie ever running to my car.
I do vividly because I was like, oh, I have to use my mad voice, but oh, my friend's dad for the first time. Oh,
and he's a
God.
teacher.
He's a teacher, and now I gotta use Mad Gavin. Oh no! I always felt super self-conscious about it when it happened.
Well,
And no one remembers
and
but
no
you.
one remembers
Yeah,
it.
that
Yeah, we
tends
all
to
remember
happen
now,
with
though,
my
so-
embarrassing stuff.
Yeah,
I remember it.
we all have that one embarrassing moment that only affects us and no one else.
True.
Unfortunately.
Actually, all of us always remember it constantly.
We
We talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
I'd be
true.
very shocked if you talked about
Oh, yeah.
an amazing, embarrassing moment. Well, well,
Well.
I'm
Riley-
thinking about being pantsed, and you know what? That's probably less embarrassing than the moment I'm thinking of.
Oh,
What's the
what moment are you thinking? I'm very intrigued all of a sudden.
It
Yeah.
only affects me. It's
Yeah.
one day like an
Uh-huh.
orchestra concert.
Oh,
You know,
cool.
we were supposed to stand after a piece, and then nobody else stood but me, and it was the most. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Everybody was just looking up at me. I'm just like, oh gosh, and everybody's clapping. I'm like, oh, do I cut my losses and sit down? And
did
and
you
I'm
cut your
like,
losses?
no, I didn't. It was, it was so bad.
He took all the glory from the band for himself.
Yeah. It was. Oh gosh, even worse is there was like soloes that I didn't do at all. It was. Oh,
I have the exact opposite feeling actually, because there was one part I was the only tuba in the band, right? The only one. So I was the only one with the only solo that was truly
Ah.
solo.
only tuba.
And there was like 10 different practices where I fucked up this note because it was the highest note a tuba could achieve.
Ooh.
Oh,
So it used all my energy and I could never do it right. It like took 3 seconds for it. It was like, and then I finally got it at the end.
Discord
But
cut your note out.
It was the exact
You know?
opposite story with the concert, because at the concert, the moment the note came up, I did it perfectly. I hit
Oh.
it just right. I like
Nice.
closed my eyes because I was
Nice.
about to be like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna fuck
Here
this
we
up,"
go.
and then I hit the note perfectly, and I opened my eyes, and I was like, "Oh,
Whoa.
Hell yeah. You popped off right in the middle of the concert.
You just
right when
started.
it needed to happen."
You
it
just start
happened, and I was
standing at that
like,
moment.
"Oh, yes."
Thank you
A
guys. Thank you.
single
Right.
note. Yep. So yeah, I
And
have
you
kind
know
of the
what?
opposite.
In retrospect, I probably would have been more committed to like band practice if I just chose an instrument that wasn't a trumpet.
Mm.
Not that the trumpet's bad. It's just I didn't know that you had to play it by pursing your lips together and.
Yeah.
I hated that.
See, I don't play a mouth instrument. That's what I.
I would have.
Yeah.
I would have. Like, if I were to go back in time and decide which instrument I would have played, I probably would have gone with like flute or clarinet.
If I could have gone back in time and stayed with the baritone instead of changing to the tuba where all the notes are different and I had to completely relearn a different thing, then I probably would have done that too, and I probably would have stuck with it.
Is the tuba?
But no, halfway through my experience, I had to completely learn a whole new instrument, and I was like, well, I can't do it.
Is the tuba larger or is the baritone larger?
It's larger and it's deeper, and all the notes have different fingerings.
Mm.
And so it was just a completely different instrument with all new learnings that I didn't know, and I had to learn it from scratch in the middle of band, and I did a shit job.
Didn't you used to play French horn? Or am I thinking of someone
Who played
else?
French horn?
If it was very short. If I might have started at French horn, gone to baritone, then gone to tuba. That's possible.
I just remember somebody I knew playing French horn. I don't remember who.
I think they're all similar, so it's possible, but I only remember baritone to tuba because
Weren't
baritone
me, I
was
can
great,
tell you
and
that.
tuba was like, oh well, I hate myself now
Yeah,
because
Max.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Max, what musical instrument did you play?
I was in the choir, so I played myself.
Yeah.
He played the vocal cords.
I forgot. Yeah, you always.
The vocal.
What's it called? You always dog on the men's choir.
Oh, we had a great men's choir.
Is that a quote unquote great, or is that
No, like we really did.
actually
Like our
good?
men's choir did really good, and I remember going to like some of the
the next year
preceding next year's men's choirs, and I was like, oh wow, that's
those guys suck.
Well, I remember the choir teacher. She even
I'd hate
told
to
us,
be
she's like,
them.
"Yeah, this year's men's choir is like not quite up to where you guys were."
Hmm.
Oh man, immediate disappointment for Max.
Yep. So yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that was the only thing I did music wise in school. I didn't play any instruments.
Yeah,
I think I would love to have been able to train my voice in order to
yeah,
sing properly.
yeah. Me too. I guess
But
it's
I
not
thought
too
it was
late
stupid
to do
and
that.
gay, and so I never wanted to.
Yeah, it's a stupid thing to do.
That's why I didn't go with flute in band practice, because at the time I was like, oh, but that's like a girly instrument. I don't want people to
Yeah.
think girly.
My status will be
Because
affected. I can't do that.
Oh,
Because
so important.
Little
everyone
status I
who
had.
played flute in band class was a woman.
And my sister
Or a
plays the
girl.
flute.
Hey, you could have met girls.
Yeah,
then.
that was your
It would
chance.
have been
Cameron.
great.
Oh,
Yeah, missed opportunity. I know.
yeah.
Maddie,
Could've
what
ripped up all
instrument
the
did you
fellow
play?
flute players.
Oh, Maddie played flute.
What? How is this possible?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, like flute and trumpet were like my top picks as choice for instruments
And
because
you
I
went with
always
the
thought
wrong
those
pick.
instruments were cool. I still think the trumpet's cool. I just hated playing it.
See, I wanted to do the xylophone, but they said I needed
Oh.
like 3 years of piano.
Oh yeah,
And-
fucking
Oh god,
And
fuck
that
that.
that instantly
3 years of piano is crazy.
Yeah, that instantly went out the window.
yep. I remember.
Xylophone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I fucking remember that. Any like percussion instrument required 3
3
years of
years
fucking
piano because
like-
you need to know the notes and you need to know the
even the-
rhythm.
even if you wanted to play the fucking snare drums, like,
Oh,
have you played piano before? No.
Nope.
Too bad.
Everyone knows snare drum and piano. I mean, that's basically
The same thing.
Yeah, bongos, piano, exact same thing.
You know, all the great drummers have been
Tambourine.
pianists. Everyone knows this.
Bongos, piano, tambourine, triangle. They're all the same instrument.
Oh yes, the triangle prereq is 3 years of piano.
Personally, I'm more of a cowbell guy.
Ah yes,
More
cowbell.
cowbell.
More cowbell, please. Oh,
What's that instrument which makes the boing, the doyoyoing noise? That's my instrument.
Is it the
That's
noise you
called
can
the
make with sheet
doorstop?
metal?
What?
Which one?
I
We
Max.
talked over each other. Which one are you
I-
wanting?
I was just saying, is it an instrument that makes the noise where like you take a sheet metal and like whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, the Thunder
No.
Maker?
No, it's more like a boing 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 boing.
Yeah, the
boing,
doorstop, like I said. Exactly.
Oh, I know the noise, but I don't know the instrument.
Yeah, it's the mouth harp.
I'm just thinking of a banjo.
Harmonica?
That's definitely not right.
No.
Mouth harp? Are you like plucking
Hey.
strings with your
No,
tongue?
I think the
like
instrument
rubber
literally
bands.
starts with mouth.
Do you play with your mouth? I thought you played with
Yes.
Yeah, you play it with your mouth.
your hand. Oh, okay.
I know you play it with your mouth because I was walking by the living room one day as a kid. My mom was watching some kind of movie. I don't know what it was. All I remember from it is there was a scene where a bunch of people were standing outside of a gate, and one of the person was playing that instrument, and that's how it got embedded in my soul.
I was pretty damn
Hmm.
close. It's the jaw harp. My dad had one.
Jaw harp.
It's the jaw harp. It's not the
Oh.
mouth kazoo or whatever I said, but yeah, the mouth harp.
The mouth
Okay.
harp.
You know, the harmonica probably requires
It's the
3 years
jaw
of
harp.
piano skills as well.
True.
It's the ding dong boing down boing down boing boing ding dong boing down boing.
See, I thought you were gonna go
Yeah.
like more obscure with like the theremin or something.
The ferret man.
Not the ferret man. You can't play a ferret, okay?
Oh,
You
not
can-
with
but
that.
you can play a man.
A
Women have done it for years.
A theremin. Theremin. No man.
Unfair man.
The unfair man.
It's is that what they call like untuned versions?
Oh gosh.
Imagine the guy in band class who rolls up with a fucking accordion.
Oh snap! I do want to learn accordion. I think that just
Accordion would be fun.
that would be just
Everybody would hate it, but I think
Riley.
it'd be fun.
Oh no, Riley, you probably need 3 years of piano practice to learn how to play the
Definitely
I mean,
need
half of an
piano.
accordion is
That is-
piano, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. It's half piano, half
It is.
French. Like
It's a piano on like a fucking on like
what is it?
on like one of those things which old timey people use to like
Bagpipe?
fan the flames.
Oh,
piano,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah. I know what you're talking
Oh, it's a
about.
piano bellows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bagpipe. That's
Piano
Scottish.
bagpipe, piano bellows, same thing.
And a bagpipe's another fun instrument.
Bagpipe, yeah, because it used to be a sheep's bladder.
what?
Used to
That's
be
what
a
it started
sheep's
as,
bladder.
a sheep's bladder.
There you go.
With tubes and whistles in it. And now it's a legit
feel like-
instrument.
I feel
From
like
the Dumas.
any unorthodox instrument's probably going to be my favorite,
Yeah,
just
you
because of how weird it is. A vuvuzela, a kazoo.
Oh, I like slide whistles.
Oh yeah,
slide whistle.
those are good. Shoot, I'm thinking of the Is it the automaton?
The atomic bomb?
The automaton.
The automaton? The
No,
robot? The big
not-
robot? The
not the
automaton?
The musical instrument that like has a mouth.
Oh, that's,
You
I
know?
think, on Pornhub, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa.
No, we're talking about musical instruments, Gavin.
I don't know. I heard one sing before.
Riley, is it this thing?
Let's
Yeah,
see.
that's it.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be Kirby.
Could be anything.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It's in the yeah. You got it.
Right. Do you know what my favorite musical instrument of all time is?
I don't.
Is it the
piano?
The piano.
No, this one unfortunately also requires 3 years of piano lessons, but it's probably the best one of those.
That doesn't
types of
narrow it down.
instruments.
Like
Here it is.
Oh.
At this point, you could have
that
just
was an instrument.
you could have put the spoons on here as well. That's another
spoons are
great
great.
instrument.
That's not. Nah, spoons aren't an instrument.
Is
Riley.
mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick.
Is
Mayonnaise.
Yes, Patrick, mayonnaise
an
is an instrument.
No, Patrick. Horseradish isn't an instrument either.
No, I'm not very skilled with horseradish, sadly.
I'm not very skilled with mayonnaise until it comes out the other end, I guess.
You good at eating mayonnaise?
I think it's the jar itself is the mayonnaise. I don't think it's the actual mayo inside.
Oh, I
right?
eat the jar too.
You eat the jar of mayonnaise?
Oh yeah. Otherwise, you're not
Whoa.
getting your money's worth.
What?
What do you do with your
Are
jar?
you a plastic
Throw it
eater?
You know,
away.
if you like just rinse out the mayonnaise jar and then strain out the water, and then you can get every last bit of mayonnaise.
Ugh.
How do you think you get the microplastics out of your body, bro? You eat the macroplastics.
Macroplastics, yeah.
I mean, like, when we're making a ranch at my job, if there's if we're reaching the last bit of mayo, what we do is we pour the buttermilk into the mayonnaise container. We close the lid, shake it a bunch, and then pour it out so we get as much mayonnaise out of there as possible.
Yeah.
It's really
B.
smart.
Riley, we're right, you're wrong.
Okay. I'm just saying you don't eat the plastic. Normally,
Okay,
I think.
yeah, non-cool people don't eat the plastic. That's what we're saying, though.
Oh.
Like,
Exactly.
Oh, I see. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're full of microplastics. I'm full of macroplastics. We are not the same.
I'm pretty
I've
sure.
only got medium plastics.
So
we
just
got a centrist over here.
regular plastic.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome to the podcast.
That's true. We haven't even gotten to the topic yet.
Podcast.
This is a classic NFO podcast.
Barely
starting.
wait.
I think what's our topic again? Bears? Something about bears?
Funny
Bears.
bears. Funny bear
Oh,
videos.
funny bears.
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 Yeah.
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
A bear with no teeth.
Gummy bear.
Gummy bear. Oh. I just kept thinking grizzly bear, and it didn't make sense to me.
I got a funny bear video for you guys right now. Let me find it real quick.
Shoot, we're gonna actually watch a funny bear
Does it
videos.
have that one Kanye song that just kind of universally became associated with bear
Is a
videos?
bear gonna get slapped in the nuts with a rope? Because that's my
Whoa.
favorite
That was
funny bear
so
videos.
What in the world? What bear videos do you guys normally watch?
And then the bear's like, oh my god.
I mean, neither of those are my funny bear video, but here it is.
Oh my gosh.
That's torture. That's like human torture cell.
Yeah, like.
Would you guys believe me if I said that somebody made a fucking movie based on this?
I would be
Specific
surprised.
funny bear.
Didn't they make like a
Based off
Sour
the
Patch
movies
Kids
today.
movie?
Yeah, I believe it.
They did?
Was that a question or?
It's a
It's a
question,
for
yes.
me. Sure, I'll ask it.
I'm pretty sure there's a
Did they?
Sour Patch Kids movie.
Well,
There's
let
plenty
me
of
look
commercials.
What?
Yeah, let me look this up.
I said I'm looking it
I'll
up.
look it up. Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Sour Patch Kids movie?
Sour Patch
Question
Kids
mark?
movie? Question mark?
Yeah, there it is.
Sour
yeah, there
Patch
it is.
Kids
Kids
working
Working
out.
Out.
Video 2018.
Yeah. Movie
Yeah,
theater
yeah.
boxes. Yeah. No, wait, that's not right. No, wait, that is right. What?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah.
I want to see if
I'm-
there's
I'm more
a
confused now.
way to check the
Yeah, where's
sales list.
yeah,
Box.
IMDb, right?
Let's see.
Let's see. Directed by Matt Dillmore.
Directed
Oh,
by
wait,
Matt
so-
Damon?
That's not what I said.
Giants.
Okay, so apparently there's only one cast member. That doesn't
Matt
sound
Damon?
right. Directed
The
by Matt
director
Damon.
and directed, acted, edited,
Director and cast,
And-
Matt Damon.
costume design. Matt
Maybe
Damon.
if I go to all cast and crew, it'll give me more people. Okay, apparently it's only cast by one person, edited by one person, writing credits by one person. This is probably a terrible movie. What is
Are
this?
they the same person or different people?
They're all different people. What's happening?
Oh,
Is this like one of those gym videos?
who's Jim?
You know the since it's working out, you know, like those
Oh,
classic
DVDs.
yeah, the classic like yeah.
The
yeah.
workout tapes.
So yeah, you know, the
There was
gym
a
videos.
Goodwill one time. There was
Or
7
probably, I don't know.
DVDs about how to like make money, and there's like all in a big giant glob, which means someone bought a bunch of these how to make money CDs, and then either got rich or didn't get rich and returned them and gave them to Goodwill. And they were there for like a year, just giant blob of 7 of the exact same movie, just chilling.
Okay, sad news.
Oh.
It is one
And
of
you
those.
didn't buy them?
Nope.
Oh,
And they ended up disappearing, and I'm not sure. I guess someone bought them.
And that guy was Jeff Bezos.
Oh boy.
Jeff is like, oh, I've been looking for these my entire life.
It's what I need.
I created Amazon in hopes that somebody would put this up on the store so I could buy it. And here it is at the Goodwill.
This is what I've been looking to buy my whole life.
I think I missed
What I've
it.
been
What
searching
are you guys
for.
buying?
Jeff Bezos' super rich plan of getting money.
Ah,
Well, available at all major retailers near you.
all major
Like
retailers.
Best Buy and
Yep.
Just Best Buy.
Yep.
I got cut off, so I just assumed people were
Barnes and
talking.
Noble and the Walmart and
The
Target.
Walmart.
and
You got to figure out which Walmart it is, but it's the Walmart.
yeah, everybody has the good Walmart in their town. Nobody goes to the bad Walmart.
Because every Walmart is backwards compared to their town, obviously. So they're not the good Walmart.
Yeah.
True.
Am I the only one that's experienced this?
I
From
don't
know.
beep to beep, they've been backwards the whole time.
No, I've noticed it myself.
Oh, you're talking about the insides are different?
Yes.
No, the outsides are backwards. Obviously,
Gosh.
you park in the store part, and you shop in the parking lot.
That's
In
just
most Walmarts,
just-
but here it's totally different. What do you mean?
I was really confused what you're talking about, Gavin.
What
I'm
do you
like,
mean?
what do you mean? What's the
What could you have
reverse?
thought?
I thought like I don't know what I was thinking. Like you were saying it's the opposite of good or something, and I didn't understand.
Here, Walmart is the opposite of 30 minutes away. Walmart.
Yeah, sure.
Is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. They're just designed differently.
Yes, the left is on the right and the right is on the left.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so mirror.
They're opposite.
Well, I mean, that whole
They're
time is like
backwards.
an anomaly
Imagine-
that couldn't exist, so it makes sense.
That's true.
I mean, imagine the fucked up Walmart where the back is in the front and the front is in the back.
Yeah, you walk in and it's like, oh, would you like some tires?
You
Welcome
walk
to the
in,
automotive section.
they just start
Yeah.
pouring milk on you.
Hey, buddy, the toys are right over here.
You can get bread
Oh,
way
you're
in the
here to buy a
back.
computer? Great. No,
Yeah.
just walked into Walmart.
If you're looking for the fun zone, it's way in the back.
The checkout is way on that side.
the fun
And you
zone
check out and then walk through the whole store.
checkout is the farthest away from you as possible. That way you
theft rate would
shop
be
more.
massive.
Yeah, if you go on the second story, you can get the extra
No,
stuff.
Oh man, The place that I
Basements were
worked at,
reasonable,
apparently
yeah.
there are a few places with a second story, and that blew my mind.
Second story Walmart.
There's a Home
Not
Depot near me
Walmart.
that's 2
Oh,
stories
okay.
tall.
Another retail.
Menards. When I worked at Menards, there were other Menards with second
that's what you meant.
stories, and I was like, "What?
What is this?
There's a second story to electrical? What the fuck do they need? No lights?
Like, earlier this year, when I was like going through Main Street, I for the first time realized that the windows like above the actual stores, I realized, holy shit, those are actual apartments.
Yeah,
People were living on top of these shops.
it's crazy too to me sometimes.
That blew my mind.
Like Harry's has like attached apartments, but they have an all-night bar as well. So
Oh,
people are
best
just
place to be an
sharing a
alcoholic.
wall with an all-night bar.
Oh, that would be so terrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
which is
Oh, yeah,
crazy to me.
I would fucking hate living on Main Street.
And then if you look out the window of the same bar, there's other apartments across the way with open windshields where they're just like doing whatever on their daily life, and bartender goers are just able to look into their apartment. It's like, what's going on there? Why would you not have a permanent shade? Because I would.
Maybe they're trying to get less people to come into that business. Maybe they have a vendetta against the
do
business.
some weird stuff. To
Oh
get
no, I
people to
hope no one
not
sees
go
me
there.
doing my dirty laundry.
Oh man, I hope nobody
Yeah.
sees me scrubbing my nipples. Oh
Yeah,
boy.
Oh, that would increase
drive
revenue.
business down, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I would
Personally.
absolutely hate living on Main Street, especially like
God,
when
yeah.
they got the fucking parade going on.
Parades,
inside.
weekends, everything would
Yeah,
just
just-
suck
Just
because it'd be
every
so
day.
loud.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen the classic parade is going through, and it's a guy that lives in like a downtown, and then he has like a little horn of his own, and he messes up the whole rhythm of the marching band.
No, I haven't.
He like toots his horn like out of rhythm, and he fucks up the whole rhythm of the band, and they all start yelling at him.
That would suck so much. Just somebody suddenly being louder and more out of rhythm.
Yep.
Oh, that would fuck me up so bad.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. All right, Margaret, go.
Well, good for him. At least he's getting his own enjoyment out of it, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, he thought it was great, but the band members didn't quite get that big of a kick out of it.
No, but you gotta respect it.
Gotta respect the hustle.
So it's been a few weeks since
That's it.
we've last talked about the whole Lunchly situation.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
is there new
Is that
developments?
still relevant?
I've been keeping an eye out
it-
for him, and I haven't seen him at Target, so
It wasn't
Oh, you sharp at
relevant, but
Target? You must be bougie as fuck.
it wasn't relevant until like recently when Dan TDM got on Tommy and its podcast, and he actually responded to the whole like
Oh.
KSI meltdown fiasco. And he basically said, I mean, it was just funnier to not say anything and watch him spiral on his own.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
I mean,
that's
yeah, content-wise, that makes
like
sense.
psychological warfare at this point.
let's interrupt your anime.
The Dan TDM keeps bringing things up, man. It's his fault.
He's
only
just
said
sleeping
one
in the
thing.
chair.
I don't know what KSI's response to that was, but I do know that like KSI at one point, like I think it was during or before a boxing match, he got up in the ring to like hype up the crowd, and for no fucking reason, he brought up the Dan TDM shit. There. I will not let the Dan TDM fans get me down. Who's with me? And everyone fucking booed him.
Oh,
You're shitting on another creator? Flip you!
Yeah.
It's not just that he was shitting on another creator. He was shitting on a beloved creator who did absolutely nothing wrong.
He's just
Yeah,
digging a
that's
bigger
the
hole.
internet equivalent of like shitting on like Bob Ross. You're like, yeah, fuck Bob Ross. Who's with me, guys? Come on.
Who's with me? Who agrees?
I've instantly
Who
lost
loves
his
this?
name.
Who hates this?
Yeah,
beloved
Mr.
icon?
Rogers. That's what I was thinking.
It's like if fucking I don't know celebrities. It's like if Kanye came on stage, is like, yeah, fuck that Mr. Rogers guy. Who's with me?
Oh yeah, if Kanye suddenly said that he loves Hitler for whatever reason.
Yeah, he's good thing he's never said anything crazy. That was
Yeah, no, never said anything like that.
Oh gosh.
dodged a bullet there.
Kanye would never do or say anything controversial.
Nope.
Never.
Oh,
World's most
gosh.
uncontroversial man.
Yeah.
True.
That sounds like a very
All the
controversial statement in general, Max.
Oh, you think?
Huh?
The
No.
most
no.
uncontroversial man.
Yeah, he's literally never done a single thing wrong.
I'm just thinking that that topic in
Literally
general,
never.
figuring out who the most uncontroversial person is. I feel like that's a controversial statement.
Well, imagine trying to be the guy that breaks that record. You just lock yourself in a box and should never do anything. But then there's like some controversy about how like your box is like polluting the ground and then you lose anyway.
Guys, I didn't do anything. This guy, he's taking the land of the box, and the box family is absolutely smothered because it was stolen off of illegal property.
And
The
do you
steel
know?
that you used to
and do you
steal
know
his
why
box
people
has
are
been released as having toxic
And do you
chemicals.
Do you know why people are mad about the box? Because one guy saw this dude living in the box, like, fuck this guy, man. Living in a box. I want to live in a box. Fuck this guy. I'm going.
What's in the box?
Fuck this guy.
What's in the box?
This guy. He thinks he could just sit here and live in a box and not contribute to society at all. Man, fuck this guy.
There's news
Who's
articles
with
where it's
me?
like, is
Sounds
the
like
box
government
man
propaganda
evading
to me.
taxes? Is living in boxes illegal? Why living in a box is a good thing?
This guy is living off the fucking grid in his box.
That's the most untrustworthy thing I can think of.
Well, you wouldn't be totally off grid. I don't know if you could survive.
Okay.
I don't know. But you wouldn't be able to grow anything inside the box. So,
You go
know.
in the box, there's a huge tunnel underneath it.
There's a huge pile of poopy that
Hey.
he's growing food in.
Oh, gosh.
Gotta
Just like the
survive.
Martian.
No, that's not just like the Martian used it as like, I guess,
Oh, you're right. The Martian
fertilizer.
used other people's poop,
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
so much better.
Yeah, but
Mixed
he
with
had
his own.
potatoes. He didn't just have a
Oh,
poo
yeah,
corner.
Just growing potatoes, apparently, with poop is better,
Yeah, well,
according to Riley. Any other plant is not good.
Poop carrots, disgusting. Poop potatoes, well now.
Yeah.
well, sorry. Okay,
Hear me
how
out on that.
I was imagining it.
You
He
can
just
make
threw
poop
like
vodka, you
some
can make
weird
poop
plant
pies.
in just poo.
He threw a bunch of people's poo into soil and
See,
was like, "Oh,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna eat this."
I didn't see any soil in my mind. I
Yeah,
only
it was
saw
Martian
poo.
soil with other people's
I mean,
poo.
in your defense, Riley, they're both brown.
1/8 of the poo was his.
Wait, who are we talking about at this
I mean,
point?
over time,
A Martian.
Oh, Matt Damon, director
Yeah,
of.
He ate other people's poo poo.
the
There was no
proportion of
sink
other
on that
people's
ship.
poop
He didn't
would
rinse
lower
that
over
shit
time.
off. He ate the poo poo.
Hey, to survive, man. On an
Oh,
airplane.
sounds
I'd like to
okay
teach
then.
this.
Why are you arguing?
No, sorry. The whole thing was I didn't know he had the like soil and poop together. I thought it was just poop with a vegetable in it.
So it's so much better that he was just growing in other people's poop?
No, that's not that wasn't the point. The point
What
was
is the point then?
I didn't know that it was not only poop. I thought this guy had a
I'm
cardboard
hating
That's
my
my
box.
point. You
Right
thought it
now.
was only poop, and I'm telling you it was other people's poop.
I am hating life.
If it was
so
only
much.
poop, then it would be only other people's poop with a little bit of his. That is my point.
Okay, I think we're losing track of
I
an
think
analogy.
you're losing track of everything.
I don't think
Your
you're
argument is
understanding what
losing track.
I'm saying.
I
and-
think you know
I
what you're
think you
saying.
both should shut the fuck up. How about that?
All
Can't
right.
we all come together and agree that we're both talking about poop here? It's just a different.
I think we should all agree
approach.
that eating poop is not great.
Well, let's not go too far now.
Yeah,
No.
most very controversial, Gavin.
Sorry.
True.
There's a lot of booty hole eaters out there. I shouldn't just discriminate against them.
Yeah, you can't generalize so broadly.
You're right. I didn't think about that.
Yep. And now you just lost, and you'll never be the most uncontroversial man.
I lost so much demographic.
Yep.
The tragedy.
However, I'd also like to say that KSI and Lunchly aren't the only influencer updates I got.
Well, whatever.
Oh.
You didn't update us on Lunchly though. Like, is it banned? Like,
was it just the Dan TDM thing?
It was just a Dan TDM thing. I haven't followed this Lunchly stuff specifically.
They haven't gotten sued yet for awful food.
I don't know. I haven't been paying too much attention to it.
Are they still selling like the pink sauce? That pink sauce lady?
No, that has been gone for so long.
Yes. Anyways, Johnny Somali.
Pink sauce lady created her own sauce. The sauce rotted before it even got to stores.
Bottled
It was absolutely awful, and people hated it. And there's your story.
Bam.
So, some updates on the Johnny Somali situation. He's still in Korea. His court date was supposed to be tomorrow, but they pushed it all the way to March.
Oh my gosh! So, he's stuck there till March?
Yep.
Woo!
So
that sounds fine.
Johnny's current situation is he's trapped in a country where everybody hates his guts because of, the shit he's been doing there. He's been banned off of every platform except for TikTok.
Not surprising.
And, his streaming equipment's been confiscated.
No, you can't do that to a content creator. So, how is he going to content create?
Stealing a man's potatoes.
So he can't even stream on Rumble anymore. He's currently in hiding. He managed to find a guy who somehow is willing to let him crash at his place. He's got no money, basically, at this point. He's still continuing to keep digging himself a deeper hole because he keeps posting incriminating evidence, like...
So he's still fucking with the country even after they're trying to murder him?
Oh yeah, dude, like when South Korea did the martial law thing, he took down some videos, and once that situation was resolved, he immediately put that shit back up, where it's like, I stand with North Korea! Fuck South Korea! No.
Bro.
All while still being in South Korea.
You won't kill me under martial law. You won't do it. You won't do it. I bet you won't. Bet you won't.
It sounds like one of the most opportune times to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
most people will see it, and you won't do it because it will not set an example for the most amount of people right now. Obviously, you won't. Oh.
Is it?
Don't do it. I'd be really mad if you did it.
What's it called? The Purge movie? Is that like similar to what martial law could be?
The Purge was like legalized murder.
Well,
martial law is basically just the military controls everything.
The Purge was the Purge was like one day a year you could do whatever the fuck you want, and you don't have to worry about the law and shit.
Yeah.
Also, that martial law thing's really funny because he literally basically came out and said, "Oh, haha, I didn't mean it, guys. That was just kind of for fun or something.
I didn't mean to break the law.
That was just to be an example.
Just a prank, bro.
Gosh,
just a prank, government, bro.
It's like the Schrodinger's joke.
Schrodinger's joke.
I was just showing you what Marshall's law would be like.
Yeah, it was only serious depending on their reaction.
Why you guys so crazy? Come on.
So if it had worked, he would have been like, "Oh, of course I meant it. It was all exactly as planned." And then it failed. So he was like, "Well, I I always meant this to happen because it wasn't real, you guys. You don't have to hang me for treason or anything."
So, gosh, there's one word that I'm thinking of, but can't think of what it is. You know what I mean? Like there's that one word.
Anarchy?
No. Like he keeps going back on his word. I keep thinking fence sitter. That's not right.
Who's going back? Like the
like he
leader in
says
that?
one thing and then like 2 seconds later he says another thing that absolutely contradicts the
Oh,
first
it's
thing.
an F word. I think I
And
know
then,
what you're talking
and
about.
then he then contradicts the second thing going back to the first, and he just keeps doing that until
Flaky.
well, flaky might be right. I don't know. I feel like there's a specific word to describe him
Yeah.
or his actions.
Flip-flopping?
The what?
Flip-flopping?
Oh, I thought you said footlocker.
Foot Locker.
Yeah,
God, I
he's-
hate fucking Foot Locker.
Commonly referred to as the Foot Locker. Where what stains false coup on the nation. This is due to the fact that it tends to smell really bad, like feet.
Public.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we'll refer to it as Foot Locker from now on.
Oh yeah,
Yes, he is a Foot Locker.
So he's there till March. Doesn't have money. I'm assuming he doesn't have a phone if they took all of his
Probably
recording
doesn't have
stuff.
much of a friend.
He's found a person.
There is
One
guy.
guy.
There is one guy in Korea who is like seemingly ride or die for this guy for a reason I can only describe as somehow. It's a dude named Hank who apparently has a history of being a male prostitute. And
Sounds about right.
he's
got the hots for the
he's also the guy who's a quote unquote voice of reason in Johnny's videos. Like there's one video where Johnny was like setting off fireworks outside of somebody's house, and Hank is a guy who is behind the camera, all like, Johnny, you better stop because you're making a serious felony if you catch that tree on fire.
If he catches the tree on fire.
Yeah.
Tree law is no joke. That's for sure.
It's not. No. There's a whole subreddit dedicated to tree law and how fucked tree law can be.
I just can't believe the fact that he keeps like going. Like,
well, he can't escape at this point, right? Oh, do you mean
like wouldn't you want to like
keeps praying?
Yeah, like wouldn't you want to lay low and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, like I regret all of it, please let me go, like.
Oh, he has done that, right? And then the next day he shows himself because he doesn't want to be forgotten.
Yeah.
But like at least go to a different country that's not going to lock you up for it. Like go to the US to do it.
No, that's
like,
what he did with Japan. He left Japan to go to Korea and did the same thing.
Well, Riley, he didn't leave Japan. He was kicked out.
Okay, yeah, sorry. He was forced to leave.
In the ass.
Yeah. He went to Japan, got arrested for a few months, got kicked out, went to Israel, got his ass beat for a bit, got kicked out. He went to Korea, and they refused to let him leave, so he's just stuck there until his court date, which got
banned
pushed
from like America too. Like,
probably not, but a lot of people in America fucking hate him. Like, there's a lot of Korean
just,
American
like, blend in
gangsters.
though. Like, he'd just be no different than like your average tweaker. So like.
Well,
you wouldn't even know. You're like, oh, is there a guy lighting firecrackers in the street? Oh, just average Tuesday, you know.
But in America,
down the road.
Yeah, but in America, people could also just beat the fuck out of him, and
it sounds like they're doing it anyways over there.
Yeah, but there, people will get arrested because the different laws as such. Here, people see one guy beating up another guy, and they'll be like,
"Oh boy,
I probably should be involved," or "Ooh, World Star."
K.O. But yeah, like you'd think if anything, he'd like try and tone it down to like try and get out of it. But if he wasn't an idiot, if he wasn't,
you're assuming that Johnny Somali is
of sound mind.
I'm thinking of this from a rational perspective, like, oh,
Yeah,
the
Max.
country's trying to throw me in
Yes,
jail for being
that's
annoying.
right.
That's
Surely
your
I wouldn't
first
want to just
mistake.
keep being annoying.
See, Max, there's your problem. You're plugging in a controller to try and control Johnny Somali as if you were him. You need to think of this from the perspective of the character that is Johnny Somali.
That's true.
I need to unplug
Think
the
of the first
controller
time you
and
ever
just-
played GTA, and that's him.
Yep.
So you go into a helicopter and start like jousting.
I immediately went and stabbed like 47 civilians.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ!
But you weren't given any weapons, and you couldn't punch.
And you're a content creator.
Yeah, now that's him. That's
And
Actually,
all
for the
you-
longest time,
that's a
I didn't
child
want my
controlling
parents to
him.
know I bought it, and so I just played the online racing modes for like the first like
Ah.
7 months that I had it. So if they ever walked
yeah.
in, I was just doing that. But then I got really good at the online racing.
I was kind of the opposite. My stepdad had it for himself, and he really liked playing it. So he invited me to play it, but my mom hated me playing it. So we would play it together, and when my
In
mom was home, we were
secret.
like, "Oh, never! What? No,
We've never played this. We've
I
played
don't
We
know
were
what that
driving
even
around. We were
is.
following all the traffic
we
rules.
have the Nintendo.
Yeah, obviously.
This is just Forza. Yes, Forza, the racing game.
Classic racing.
Forza to drive and kill. Yes.
Well, no, that's when you drive careful and you obey all the NPC traffic laws. And then she
Yes,
goes
that's
away
what
and
I'm
you
saying.
immediately start throwing C4 everywhere.
I remember there was a forklift mission in San Andreas that I could never pass because it was too difficult for me.
Mhm.
I had to pick up like explosive alcohol or C4 or something out of
Oh
a
my.
burning building, and I could never do it fast enough, and I always failed the mission, so I never played it again.
Yeah,
Oh
I've
my-
never played a lot of any
The old ones,
Grand
yeah.
Theft Auto game.
I've done 4, but I've only ever done online mode.
Now,
I've only played GTA 5 online with the homies.
that's definitely fun.
We did it once, right? And that's about it.
I remember I got
you
destroyed
did.
by a bunch of clowns in a van. I think we were all playing in some sort of lobby, and then a bunch of people in a van were dressed up as clowns and just fucking killed the shit out of me.
Now that's funny.
That sounds like the GTA 5 online experience.
Yeah.
I got really good at like getting people enraged because I have the Burger Town car that has like burgers on it, and I installed the clown horn, and I would just like go to people that are trying to do missions and just blow them up, and then just circle their dead bodies, honking the clown horn.
I
Yeah, I
fucking
remember-
hated your kind of people in that fucking game.
I remember Jack being like pretty pissed off when I first loaded up GTA 5 online. It got like
Instantly.
over like millions of dollars right away just for logging in.
Yeah, for
And
logging
Jack
in.
was like, "What the fuck? Where'd you get all that money?" Like, I just loaded the game.
This is
and
what
I
you
got-
normally start off with, right?
No.
Wow,
And I
this
think-
starter stuff is really good.
I was able to buy like a fancy apartment, fancy cars right away. And Riley later, when he got the game,
Yeah, I didn't get any of that.
It didn't.
I don't.
I thought you got more than I did.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought.
Riley was like a super hacker according to us, but it wasn't right away. It was later on.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
is
was
that
like,
right?
"Oh yeah, you need money? I have $1.5 billion from I
Oh.
don't know what."
Yeah, from my offshore accounts. No, I don't remember much of GTA 5,
Swiss
so
bank.
maybe I did get more. For some reason, I didn't remember getting anything, but maybe it took a little bit, like getting into
I used to
online
make
mode.
so much money. The hackers would go to the airport and spawn money bags, and so you just
Oh.
spend like 20 minutes collecting $5,000
Yeah,
money bags.
I enjoyed that. That was great. I was a part of that for a while,
Because the only thing they'd bother to update the game for was to patch money hack exploits.
and then it didn't work.
You know that it didn't work.
Classic.
So people just said, "Fuck it, let's just let it happen. We don't care
Let it ride.
anymore."
Oh no, they kept trying.
Okay, never mind.
They'd be like, "Oh, we got him this time." Nope.
And now we've
And
created
I
something
got banned
even
a few
worse.
times for
You see-
collecting too much money at one time.
You see, that's like a Gmod trying to stop like hackers from just being invincible and flying around on prop hunt.
LRP.
It
LRP,
can't
bro.
be done.
See, this is the downside
FRP
for
is what it was.
It's the downside of like online games and stuff like that. They can just keep trying to make patches on like our classic
They
cartridge
keep trying to
games.
contain us.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic cartridges can never be modified
We
or
want
hacked in
nothing
any
but to
way.
exploit.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
Nintendo just sues you outright. instead of patching it.
No, that's if
Yeah.
you mainly emulate it, but
Oh, you emulated Mario and prison.
instantly
Yeah.
Right to
Meanwhile,
jail. Right to jail. Believe
90%
it or
of
not, right
people
to jail.
who
we
play those games have emulated it at some point.
I mean, I got a Wii emulator on
Whoa,
my
whoa,
laptop.
whoa!
Get a
Don't
DS emulator.
No.
I mean,
Don't
I
discriminate yourself
considered
here.
at
I know
one
somebody
point-
who might have a DS emulator at some point.
Yeah, me
Yep.
too. Me too.
I may have.
I may have been acquainted with somebody who has emulated Super Mario 64.
Yeah, and I know
Not
somebody.
me, of course, because I'm such a good boy.
You
but
know, I've
Yeah,
seen
but
plenty
I
of.
might have noticed it.
I
like,
saw it and like I
randomizers
scolded
out
them and I
there.
wagged my finger, but like other
I'm
than
like-
that, like
Just
Like,
go
whatever
buy the
they
game.
did was separate from me, obviously.
Yeah,
I mean, I see it at a pawn shop, $120, and I'm like, oh, steal, and I pick it right up.
And
No
then I-
emulation here, no siree.
But obviously, I didn't do any of it, so.
No. Like I said, I scolded them bitterly for doing it. I was like, oh, that's very naughty,
yes,
you know.
I scoffed
I
at
legally
them.
purchased them so nobody who was having dastardly ideas would purchase it.
I purchased 2 just to offset one hacker.
Yes.
Can't have. I don't want Nintendo executives to go hungry, so you know. I'm buying the new Mario Kart. I'm buying 3, baby.
I'm buying 3
Obviously, I
Mario
don't want
Karts.
Nintendo to go bankrupt at all, yeah.
Yeah, so they're a small company.
That's
Gavin.
how it works.
They're just a fledgling little
Didn't-
startup.
Didn't Palworld wind up removing the spheres?
Yeah. The patent. Have
they?
you seen the patent for Pokemon game that they released
Yeah.
after Power came out? And it's like basically a stick man with a box.
Oh.
It's like, oh, it's ours. It's ours. You
We
can't
have-
have it.
I
We
saw
have to
that, yeah.
patent.
Oh, we own that, so you can't have it because we have the stick man. So
We've got the
it's
Stickman
mine.
circle.
Meanwhile, it would
Good.
incriminate 1,000 other games at that
Uh-huh.
point. Yeah, I think I saw that.
Oh boy.
But
Just stupid.
Palworld got big and got bought out by one of their competitors, so that's the one they got to go for.
Obviously.
Yeah. They're too successful. That's too problematic.
They're winning.
No,
Stop,
wait,
kill them right now.
destroy.
It's tough being a Tendo boy in this day and age.
It's tough being successful and enjoying a big corporation. I know.
Yeah, but you know, crazy times we live in.
You draw any inspiration from that big corporation, then you're just screwed.
And like I remember when like Fortnite wanted to get licenses from like the 3 main giga gaming companies. Like they got Master Chief from Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
What was Sony's? Was it Doom Guy? I don't
Spider-Man?
remember.
I was thinking Spider-Man. Yeah, I know that's
That's
No,
like their
it was
main
no,
thing.
no, it was 3. No, it was like 3 different shooty people they were going for. Like
Oh,
that was
man.
the theme. 3 like shooty guys.
Spider-Man shoots webs.
No,
Cool.
3 gun shooty guys.
Okay,
Riley.
there's probably a Spider-Man with a gun.
Riley, shut up.
Spider-Man with the 9.
So-
I remember when
And-
Fortnite was a tower defense game.
How was it?
and
Yeah, that's what it started as.
and they wanted to get Samus in there for Nintendo. But Nintendo was like, all right, we could do this, but only Nintendo Switch users can get Samus, and only people who are playing on Nintendo Switch can see Samus. Meaning, if you're playing
What?
Fortnite on,
Oh,
if you're
that's
playing
great.
Fortnite on a PC, you can't see Samus. If you're playing Fortnite on PS4, you can't see Samus. You
Are they
know,
just allergic to
on-
publicity, or
Oh yeah.
I guess.
hey,
And then
Nintendo, we'll
Fortnite's,
pay you money to
and then
give you publicity?
and
Nah,
then
anyway.
and then Epic Games is like, nah.
Only
Okay,
people who are
it-
associated with us see it. Then we will pay you money to advertise us. Obviously, that's how it works.
Very intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you pay us, we'll let you.
We'll let you show people who know about us.
We'll let people spend money, which we'll get royalties on, only if you pay us money.
Yeah.
Show people who have already spent money on us.
Yeah.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course, of course, of course.
So like Jack found this out like last week. Apparently Netflix has games on it now.
It
Oh,
does. Yeah.
Bam.
Gosh darn it! Because YouTube now
Everything
has
has
games.
games on it
Yeah.
now.
What doesn't have games now?
YouTube has games.
Like my
Shitty games.
Yeah, crappy games,
like
but
the
they're
DVD
games.
remote has games. Figure out which button to press to start the movie.
Like if you've ever played like a mobile game and you get an ad 30 seconds in that gives you another shitty mobile game where like the person plays intentionally bad and there's like a shitty bad AI
yeah,
who's like,
those.
oh my god, my life sucks. I wish I could just die. I am too cringe. No, that's what YouTube's games are. It's
Pretty
just
much.
those games, but
But
without
worse.
the ads.
Did I
Yeah.
play the Super Ninja mini game for 25 minutes? No comment. But the games are there.
Did I play the combination dinosaur game for way too long for a few days? Yes. Was it good? No. Did I play it? Yes.
Did I spend money on it? No comment.
Did I
A few. No. Yes.
Did I play that running through the numbers to make myself thicker game?
What?
Yeah, I did. Was it good? Not really. Nah. Game kind of sucked. You know, I wasn't enraptured by the story of the game. Yeah, there wasn't any real
yes.
direction.
They're well known for their stories.
Yes. Of course.
Is that what Jack and you called the plot, Gavin? Or is that
No.
something else?
That's something.
That's something else.
That's something
The
else.
plot.
The plot is something else,
The
right?
plot.
Sounds
Yeah.
ominous.
Well, let me look at all these games. There's Parking Jam, Watercolor Sort, Stealth Master, My Mini Mart, Race Master, Tall Man Run, Tropical
Tall Man
Merge.
Run.
I've definitely not played that one.
Yeah, that's the running through the numbers one that I mentioned.
Yep. Don't know anything about it.
Yep, the one I've
I've-
never played. Yep, I
Yep.
understand.
I've
I
never,
get it.
I haven't looked at any of the games on the YouTube.
Yeah. Thief Puzzle, Hide and Seek, Magic Tiles 3.
I just hit the X
Sculpt
button.
People, Decor Life, Home Design, 2048 Fusion, 8-Ball Billiards Classic, 99 Balls 3D, Adorable Home, Alien Shooter, Amaze, Angry Birds Showdown, Attack Hole, Ball Blast, Basketball Battle, Basketball Fervor, Bazooka Boy, Block Drop, Bally Beat, Bottle Jump 3D, Brain Out, Bridge Race.
Oh, a bottle jump 3D.
Bubble-
That's straight up ripped from Happy Wheels. Come on now.
Bubble Pop Star,
I didn't know there's this many games.
There's so many.
Arcadium's Bubble Shooter,
Are they all
Cannonballs
like
3D.
similar
I think
concepts?
AI was like, "Oh, look at advertisements and create a game," and they were like, "All right, submit it. Let's go."
How many of those games do you think are majority written by AI code?
97%.
98%.
Write me a
me a game.
game where you collect numbers and hit targets.
Guards of the Undead.
So is this
Harem
like
A few of them
Clash.
got copyright constrictions, so they had to change them, but the other 98% are different enough.
So is this like a classic like Action 52 kind of game where they just
No.
pack all the games?
No, Riley. These are just a bunch of shitty games
If
plastered
you've ever
on the
seen an
website.
ad for a game, that's what YouTube has.
Yeah. Chess Classic. Collect them
Chess!
all.
Oh, that changes everything!
Oh no, Jess, that's hard to emulate.
That one's super hard.
Color Burst 3D. Color Match. Color Page ASMR. Sorry. Color Page ASMR.
Oh gosh.
Color Pixel Art. Crazy Caves. Cube Tower. Cut the Rope. Daily Crossword. Daily Solitaire. Daily Solitaire. Desert DIY. Dig
They like
Deep.
solitaire.
I'm so glad they have a daily solitaire against the daily solitaire.
And
It's going to be a
Daily
race war
solitaire
between
battle.
daily solitaire players and daily solitaire players.
Obviously, daily solitaire is better than daily solitaire, you fucking stupid bitch.
Dop 2. Delete one part. Dop 4. Draw Climber. Draw the Line. Drawing Carnival. Element Blocks. Emoji Puzzle. Endless Siege. Fairyland Merge. Farmland. Fashion Battle. Find Out. Find the Alien. Flappy Dunk. Flow
Flappy
Legend.
Dunk?
Hell yeah.
Fork and Sausage. Free Cell
Oh.
Solitaire.
What?
Free Kick Football.
That fork and
Fruit
sausage
Ninja.
gets me all the time.
Oh, I play that one a lot.
Gin Rummy.
Ruffle my
I
gym
don't
is
think
the
I've ever
game.
played
Chin
Gin
Rummy.
Rummy.
Guess their answer. Gym Stack. Harvest.io. Ooh, there was a .io there game there,
Oh.
Gavin.
Oh.
Helix
I love
Jump.
IO games.
Helix Jump. Hill Climb Racing Light. Homo
Hill Climb Racing is
Evolution.
great. Oh my god.
But it's the light
I-
version, Gavin.
Oh no.
Idle
Just
Restaurants.
like a light here, it's inferior.
Obviously,
Jetpack
yeah.
Joyride. Jules
Jetpack
Planet.
Joyride. They have that on YouTube? That's a great
Yeah.
mobile game.
Kitchen Bazaar. Knock
Kitchen
'em
Bazaar.
all. Ludo Club. That looks like just a shitty trouble. Ludo Carts. Ludo King. Lunchbox Ready. Magic Cat Academy. Magic Cat Academy 2. Magic Cat Academy 3. Mahjong Dimensions. Mahjong Solitaire. Makeup Kit Color Mixing. Mecha Galleon. Robot, and it cuts off there. Merge Heroes. Merge Master. Merge Pirate.
Oh, okay.
Mergist Kingdom.
I-
Mini Golf Fervor.
I think we
Bomb
get the
Control
point. They
HTML5.
have a lot of random stupid games on here. I thought they had like 10 games. I didn't know they had 1,000 games. Okay, let's.
I actually found the bottom of this list. I was gonna
Oh,
stop.
okay.
If the end wasn't near, but all right. Moving Co. Multiplayer Chess. My Perfect Hotel. My Space Pet. Northern Heights. Nom Run.
Is that Pac-Man?
Nom Run. No, it's Nom Run. You are a blue circle chasing other blue tinier circles.
Oh man.
Being chased by ghost
the
figures.
image shows like two alien guys and one of them's punching a roadblock. So I don't know what you're on about. Onnet Connect Classic. Pac-Man Superfast. Paper.io 2. Phone Case DIY. Pin the UFO. Pirate Pop. Rocket Battle Royale. Pocket Champions. Pokeball. Polysphere. Poe. Rainy Boba Cafe. Real Football. Retro Drift. Running Pet Deck Room. Scooter Extreme. Slice It All. Slime.io.
Oh my gosh, another
Stack
IO game.
Bounce. Stacky Dash. State.io. Super Goal. Supreme Duelist. Sushi Grab. Swordplay. Tiletopia. Today's Hurdle. Tomb of the Mask, Trivia Crack, Turbo Stars,
Okay,
Wood
Trivia Crack,
Nuts
though.
and Bolts, Word Wipe, Words of Wonders, Guru, and Zoo Happy Animals.
Zoo Happy Animals.
And look at all those amazing games. I'm gonna check out Fork and Sausage, see what this is.
Yes. Name your favorite game. There's way too many, and they all sound bad. You know, maybe
They all
I
sound
don't know,
great.
Fork and Sausage might be good. It's loud as fuck.
my favorite was chess multiplayer. Or
As opposed to
two
playing
chess.
chess against yourself.
Yeah.
Oh man, Fork and Sausage is a kind of ass.
Let's see this. What? Okay, you have a fork and a sausage.
Yeah. So the goal is you click the sausage, and you're supposed to use the momentum of your mouse movement to fling it onto the fork. No. Like so.
That last one was so laggy that
Oh,
literally
it's
it was the
so
beginning of the
laggy,
level,
I
and then
can't
just the
even-
level ended. And I was like, oh, I guess you passed it.
That's how good fork and sausage is, Max. You can't even
It
comprehend
plays itself.
Oh gosh. Wow. Look at this. So is it like a golf kind of
God.
game where lowest
Don't insult golf like that, Riley.
It's a golf,
This
but with
is-
fork and sausages, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Surprise!
Oh, a surprise box.
Is there
Oh,
a sausage
no.
in it?
What?
pudding unlocked.
What?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I guess it's not really fork and sausage.
Wow,
It's
they've just
fork,
ruined the
pudding, and
game?
sausage.
Now it's fork, pudding, and sausage.
Wait, can
Holy
you
shit.
pudding the pudding onto the fork?
No. The pudding's an obstacle. I didn't need the pudding anyways.
So pudding is absolutely worthless to the game of fork and sausage.
Apparently.
There's a
I
lot
don't
of
know, maybe
puddings
this
there.
will change.
What?
Is it bouncy?
Yeah, is it bouncy?
Yeah, it's very bouncy.
They look very staticky to me. Is their eyes moving at all?
Yeah, they're moving a little
Okay.
bit.
It must be Discord
Sometimes.
playing tricks on us here.
Yeah, come on. Just get the fucking sausage on the fork. Get on the fucking fork! Oh my god!
He's now over there. Wow, great content. Next Let's Play, Fork and Sausage. First 100 levels.
Are they making fork and sausage 2, do you guys think?
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
I don't know. Fork and Sausage is a very successful game franchise. We all know this.
Billions on launch.
Yeah, Max,
I'm gonna see if I
probably
can beat this level by doing absolutely nothing. This sausage is just kind of bouncing around on his own right now.
Max, you could make Fork
on.
and Sausage too.
True.
Did you get it?
You can
I
make. You
want
could probably.
to,
You could probably make a better fork and sausage than this.
Yeah, Fork and Sausage. Oh, you did it!
Oh yeah!
Wow.
I didn't have to do anything.
Well, time to stop
All right,
watching
now-
that.
But Riley, I'm about to unlock a new.
Oh,
Let's see another surprise box.
That's the problem. They're sucking you in with surprise boxes. I would have stopped
now
watching
it's-
a while. Oh
Now
wow,
it's
a toaster.
toaster and sausage.
I thought that was
my
blue
gosh.
jello.
I gotta see what the
No,
toaster-
Cameron, they're pulling you into the game.
They're
They're
getting
pulling.
ya.
Wow, the toaster just
Stop
shoots you
watching.
out, and
There we go.
you missed the fork. Okay, I'm done. This game's trash. I hate it.
This game's terrible. 4 out of 10.
No,
I will
I'm
not
giving
be
this
playing
one.
this
I'm
later
giving this one
tonight.
a 3. It's
This
terrible,
is the
terrible
worst
game.
experience I've ever had on YouTube. 8 out of 10.
He's like in the process of bookmarking it on his phone. This was the worst thing I've ever touched in my entire life.
Oh gosh. Well, I think that could be a good place to wrap up the Fork and Sausage saga
It
to end the
could be.
podcast.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, what should our next topic be? We're heading into the new year here soon. I think next week is
Oh, so we could talk about resolutions.
yeah, we
was
could do
gonna say,
resolutions.
Bad New Year's resolutions.
Bad New
Yeah.
Year's resolutions.
That would
I
fall
like
under
that one.
resolutions.
Okay. Resolutions it is. Okay.
My
Well.
New Year's resolution is to make it one podcast without Riley having to remind me that it's time for the podcast.
Well, Max, I was going to ask you, were you did you just forget or what?
Oh no,
what
I set
happened?
aside like every night. I'm like, oh, tonight's the podcast. I can't go anywhere. I can't do something during that time. And then I'm just sitting on my phone, and then
It's
it's
like,
like,
wow, I've got all this
ding.
free time.
And I'm like, oh, 9 p.m. And then I get a ding. I was like, oh.
But I got all this free time, and I just don't know what to do with it.
It was very funny, Max. I was sitting here for like 10 minutes. Nobody was showing up. I'm like, well, maybe we're not doing the podcast tonight.
Would it really be a podcast if I didn't have to get reminded about it?
Well, maybe.
I think it would be. Maybe.
Okay, Riley. In my defense, I lost track of time.
It's fine. I
In
followed
my defense, I showed up second, so
That is true.
It did show up second.
Normally, I'm the person that shows up second or last or second to last.
Yeah,
if
I'm always last. Don't think yourself.
Okay, well, what a great resolution. We'll learn more resolutions next time on the podcast of podcastery.
We'll see if we'll tune in next week to see if I keep my resolution.
Well,
I guess
don't worry,
there's
Max.
there's also the Hawk Tua girl scam that I could have talked about, but I don't know
that's
anything
great.
about that one.
Yep, the Tua coin.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's a rug pull, right? Or a alleged rug pull.
Yeah, apparently there's legal consequences or something.
The Hawk
Yeah.
Tua.
I dumped my life savings into the Hawk coin, and I thought that it was going
And
to be.
I was Tua'd.
I was Tua, and I really thought that was going to be my big break.
I dumped
I mean, this
all
was the
my
future
life
currency of
savings
America. Like,
into
this is going to be,
a
welcome to
Hawk
Dairy
coin,
Queen. Are you
but
going
I
to use
got
your Hawk
two.
coin?
Yeah, I gotta get.
Tua. Does that answer your question?
Oh gosh, I question cryptocurrency on a weekly basis. But that's fine.
Most logical people do, but that's fine.
Everybody loves crypto.
Oh yeah.
It's working. It's working.
Look, I admit that I have some FOMO, but not for crypto. And I always thought that shit was sketchy. Like I remember hearing people years ago talking about, bro, this guy I know got fucking rich off of Bitcoin. And I'm like, good for them.
Oh, one of my coworkers
But
in
if I
college,
were
he
to-
got like 20 grand or something like that out of Dogecoin and paid off all his college debt
wow.
the day he graduated.
Nice.
No, good for him.
He was smart with it, and
Yeah.
he's like, oh yeah, I'm paying. He got out when he was ahead, paid them all off, and he was like, oh, it was amazing. He got real lucky.
Most people can't say the same.
Because he'd had it
My
beforehand.
God.
Previously
that
as a meme,
actually-
so
That
Oh,
actually
snap.
reminded me of another influencer update. Jack Doherty, apparently, he created his own rug pull Bitcoin scheme, and he called it McLaren Coin after the fucking car he crashed.
Oh gosh,
But there's more. He
Pink
also
splat.
we should save that for next time. Can't spoil all the eggs.
Well, you could spoil all the eggs. Throw them all out of the basket. Oh,
What do
Let's
you
cover that
think,
topic right
Gavin?
now.
Should I spoil the eggs now, or
do we
wait?
want to talk about it next time? I think that's the question. If maybe we get it out of the way now, so that we don't have to go through the pain and suffrage of next time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point. All right, so it's not just a rug pull thing. He also went to a I don't know, famous. I don't know how popular this guy is. He's a pretty popular streamer called Kai. He went to this guy's chat and donated him like $200 for a collab, as Kai said he would. And then right after he got the money, Kai was like, "Bro, this guy's fucking stupid. I'm not going to collab with this dude. Fuck this guy.
Oh my gosh, absolutely blasted. What an idiot. Thanks for the dono.
Thanks for the money, but go fuck yourself.
Yeah, basically. So
Oh,
like
gosh.
he got pretty salty about that. And
I didn't
to the
hear
point
that
where
one.
like when Kai got involved with like a like hanging prank where like some guy made Kai and his crew think that they accidentally hung him for like a challenge or whatever. You know, Jack Doherty went on Twitter like, "Man, this Kai person has no morals.
As
Like
those are terrible
this
pranks.
is just crossing the line."
I've never seen this guy in my life, but wow, he's a douche.
But another thing is like for his 21st birthday, he also like dropped $200,000 on like famous rappers to come sing at his party. And like the rapper showed up, sang like one song and then dipped. And
Sang
like
at the party.
Hey, he was there, right?
And then like during the entire time when he was on his way back to his car, Jack Doherty was like clinging to him, like trying to be all buddy, but he's like, "Yeah, this is a famous rapper I got at my party." right, buddy? Yeah, we're great.
Old buddy, old pal.
We're homies. Like he was trying so hard to like be friendly with this dude, and the guy was just ignoring him the entire time. Like he actively looked away from this kid.
Don't touch me.
Well, what a great update.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, that's changed my life, really.
Yeah, that's changed my whole thought process on that guy. He's
It
even
just
sadder.
it just makes me happy that that this guy's just absolutely continuing to be very pathetic, and no, I'm happy that he is. It's fun to laugh at.
Distraction, yeah, it's good.
Well, what a great end. We got the fork and sausage.
True. Fork and sausage 4K.
Fork and sausage.
yes,
4K. That was not 4K, Max. I don't know what you were watching. I was watching
4K as in 4 kilobyte bit.
And that reminds me when we tried like remote playing Jackbox Party,
gosh,
and
Jackbox was...
and Max was like, "Oh, that playing at a smooth 6 frames per second right now."
Oh gosh. Oh well, technology is still getting there. Well, next time resolutions. So
true.
That's going to be the end for our podcast of today. So thanks for listening. And
Bye-bye.
goodbye.
Bye.